This is Rob.
Hey, Joziah, how are you?
Hey, Rob, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. I guess my first question I have to ask you, is it cold up there in Slambovian land?
Yeah, it is. Most of the time it's cold, you know. You can swim still, but it's cold. Snow on the ground. The water's usually warm. It's an unusual place.
Well, it sounds like a beautiful place. So, how did you get that name, just out of curiosity?
You know, we were kind of a rock band in the city with a different, shorter, more sensible name, and we kind of left, you know, opportunities that were being offered us in the city to come out and move to the country, and we wanted to do a name that had no association with the last thing we did. So I was just kind of walking around in the woods, and it all came to me. We used to be Gandalf Murphy and the Slambovian Circus of Dreams, and that's the name that popped into my head, you know. And I brought it to the band that just, you know, really laughed about it. But we did one gig, and somebody from the New York Times heard us, and they did a New York Times review with you know, with a long name. So we thought, hey man, this is working. So we kept it.
You eventually, but I guess you know, for aesthetic reasons, you eventually shortened it.
Yeah, we shortened it when gas prices went up. We thought we can't carry that around.
So you come into Long Island. Have you done any work with the Huntington Folk Society before?
Yeah, I think we played this Huntington place one other time, and it was really cool, like a quirky little joint, you know. And it was very conducive to us, you know. We'll bring our own sound people and some projectionists and stuff. So it's like a psychedelic folk kind of thing that we do, you know.
Right, now I know you have a lot of instruments in the band. That must be fun to work a theremin into folk-style music.
It is, man, you know, and that's Pink's doing, you know. She's the one everywhere we go, whenever we're touring, you know, if we're in Scotland, she'll get bagpipes, you know. She just is always trying to learn new instruments. And theremin, you know, when she got that theremin, it was just a really, like, a cool feather in her musical cap, man. It really has a Floydian element to stuff we do when she uses theremin.
Uh-huh. Now, the Slambovians have done extensive touring throughout the United States. Can you tell me some of the venues that you've appeared at?
Yeah, I mean, we just finished 7 Christmas shows in a row just now, and ended with World Cafe Live in Philly, you know, the big venue downstairs, World Cafe, and I mean, we played everywhere from CBGB's to Carnegie Hall, you know.
That's some high class stuff.
It's Glastonbury Festival in England, you know, to say the bigger ones, you know. I mean, you know, we'll play small, funky places too, you know. You know, it's been the day job for us, so we find really cool things that we want to do, and we just do them, you know. So yeah, it's pretty broad. I mean, we've played a lot of very high end stuff. Philly Folk Festival. We do a smaller folk festival called Falcon Ridge, right closer to our area, you know, that's accessible to Long Island and all. That's just a blast, man. It's a very cool folk festival. They stick us in this dance tent, and we do internal projections on the ceiling of that. And then we always play the main stage on Saturday night as well. So
Very nice. Now, you guys are out of the Sleepy Hollow area, right?
yeah, you know, originally we're out of we still say Sleepy Hollow just so people can't find us. But we've been, just for you, we've been moving upriver. We live right across from West Point now.
Okay, so you ever run into Pete Seeger up there?
Run into who?
Pete Seeger?
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff. We did a lot of stuff with Pete when he was still on the earth playing, you know.
Uh-huh.
Friends with Pete, you know.
Yeah, but he's synonymous for that area.
Yeah, he pulled us into the folk realm a little bit. You know, we're kind of rockers, you know. That Pete kind of gave us a consciousness about everything, and we used to do a lot of benefits with him along the Hudson.
Nice.
Just live 10 minutes away from us, you know.
Uh-huh. Can you tell me a little bit about the band members?
Yeah, you know, let's see, this show we'll have Sharky McEwen will be with us. He's a guitar player, mandolin player extraordinaire, you know. We founded this band with him. We're all doing different projects, but Shark will be here for this show. Bob Torcello on bass, great bass player. Felipe Torres on drums. This cat, you know, he's a younger guy, but he toured with, like, Baby Jones and the Monkees, you know, those tribute tours. He played with Carmen Appice, you know.
Right, yeah. Well,
He was a student of Carmine. Carmine just came to one of these Christmas shows and flipped over the band just about 2 weeks ago. So yeah, that's a combination we're bringing. Like that is that the whole group.
well, it seems like your band can cross a variety of genres. You can fit in just about anywhere.
Yeah, pretty much so, Rob. You know, we're music freaks, and we steal from everything we love. We do it, it's original stuff, but I mean, we definitely are influenced by everything that we love. We're not stuck in the genres. We're pretty free since we never signed with anybody to do whatever we wanted to do. And knock on wood, we were able to get good booking agencies and tour wherever we wanted to. So we've been free agents. Yeah, it's pretty free music, pretty non-linear,
I checked out some of your videos, and you seem to put on a visual display as well as the musical side of it.
Yeah, we do, Rob. We'll bring projectors and stuff. It's simple, simple, but just enough to let people cut the rope and escape from reality. And we've always been quirky dressers, People said that they're starting to hire us for steampunk festivals because they think we're steampunk, but we're not steampunk. We wear top hats and things like that sometimes, More like, Leon Russell, Mad Dogs and Englishmen kind of feel.
Right. Well, I certainly appreciate what you're doing. Anybody who steps out of the box in my book is going in the right direction, and you guys seem to have a really good thing going on, and we're looking forward to having you here on Long Island.
Yeah, cool, man. And if you're free to come, I don't know how far it is, and I know you can do interviews, but we'll set up to have tickets for you if you need them.
I might just take you up on that because Huntington's not too far from me. I'm a little further out east by Port Jefferson area.
Oh, cool, Rob. Well, I hope we see you, man. Hope we get to meet you. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for having our backs, man.
No problem. I got you back, and very nice to meet you.
All right, cool, man.
Have a good day.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.